Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi Puan Aliza. Okay, we are from group 5 for mathematical programming. Okay, today we're going to present about the online quiz, which is I'm Ahmad Azizi bin Saufi.
I'm Zara Tajmiti Zulkifli.
I'm Muhammad Fazli bin Abu Hassan.
I'm Nur Rashikin Zaid. My name is Muhammad Anfa binti Muhammad.
Okay, today we are given a task which is to be complete in online. So we have a complimentary feeding diet on young children of infant in Indian. So today we have a basic so today we have come up with the problem of minimization cost, which is that the basic complementary feeding recipe recommended for the Indian infant is aged until 9 until 11 months, include maize flour, fresh cow meat, lentils and chicken liver. Okay, so we have to minimize the cost. So we come up with the objective function, which is minimize that equal to 10 over 1000 x1 plus 150.
Stop. I touched power bank to you.
Okay.
Nak
Power
mati.
bank.
Kalau Cina cakap tu.
Sudah tu sudah pause.
Okay, for the online quiz, we are given the task of the complementary feeding diet of young children that we are in Indian. Okay, basically the basic complementary feeding recipe. For the online quiz, we are given the complementary feeding diet of young children in India for our task. So we have come up with the basic complementary feeding recipe recommended for Indian is maize flour, fresh cow meat, lentils, and chicken liver. So we assume that the program modeling that X1 is a maize flour and the second X2 is the fresh cow milk, and the S3 is lentil, and the S4 is the chicken liver. So we have the objective function is the 100 over 1000 S1 plus 150 over 1000 S2
As
plus
given.
200 over 1000 S3 and 300 over 1000 S4. So these are we all for the adjective function we are all dividing with the 1000, because regarding to the unit that are given in the table, we need to divide by 100 for the adjective function. Okay, so
You're gonna pass to Yasmin. Okay. I'm gonna continue from here. As we already have the objective function. As you can see that all of the objective function constraint we divided by 1000, as we want to have the same unit through every constraint. We have come up with 8 constraints, which is energy constraint, protein constraint, calcium constraint, iron constraint, and the other 4 constraint is the maximum portion constraint, which means that the portion that has given is already maximum, so we cannot exceed the portion. The first constraint is energy constraint. We divided all of the constraint by 100, as the table has already said that it is 1 cal is per 100 gram. And the second constraint we divided by 100 as well. So is the calcium constraint and the iron constraint. The other 4 constraint, maize flour constraint, fresh cow meat constraint, lentils constraint, chicken liver constraint, we just take the maximum portion, and x1 does not exceed 250, x2 does not exceed 250, x3 does not exceed 60, x4 does not exceed 60. So that's all.
Okay, I will continue for the Excel solver part. Okay, from the Yasmin said just now, linear programming model, which is he shown just now. So this is example for a linear programming model, which is from the model we convert it into the Excel solver. So from this we can see a profit, everything in this, and constraint is energy constraint, protein constraint until the chicken liver constraint, which is we convert it in from the model into the cell solver. So we can see from the number of unit we let it place, solver will place the answer in this cell, which is we let it 0. Next. Then after we solve the problem, the number of unit will come out the value, which means flour and fresh cow milk and everything on this, and this one is the minimum profit that will come out, which is RM42. So the target cell is equal to number of unit cost, which is we have solved just now. Okay, next.
Okay, next I will explain about how to use the Excel solver to get the value. Okay, we already insert all the constraint and also the decision variable. Next, we click on the Excel solver, and this window will come up with the set target cell, which is we insert our profit, total profit, by multiply with the number of units here, and then our decision variable is minimum, so we set minimum. Then the changing cells we fill with the number of unit here. Actually the number of unit here is 0, and after we run this window, we can get all the answer. So for the subject to the constraint, we insert all the constraint by formulate the total. So for the energy constraint until the chicken liver constraint, we multiply the value of the variable, and then we uh, we sum up with the number of unit, and then we add all the constraint and add until we get 8 constraint in this window, and then we setting for the solver option, assume it's a linear model and also non-negative. Then to get the answer, we click OK, and also set the window in the simplex LP, and click answer for the report, and then click OK. So we will get the value for x1, x2, x3, x4, and the rest will be explained by me.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Arifah binti Muhammad. First of all, I want to apologize for having technical problem in this video, so I have to record again my part. So this in this slide, I will show you how to get answer report. So we can click at this, add answer, and click okay, click answer and click OK. If you don't want to have answer report, it's okay. You don't have to click answer, just click OK, and the answer will appear at row number of unit x1, x2, x3 and x4, and minimum value of z, and the select number s1 until constraint chicken liver constraint. Okay, Then this is answer report. Like I explained just now. Okay, we can have value of z here, value of x1, x2, x3, x4, and this is value of slack constraint. Okay, basically we can have we can use Excel solver to make our um, uh, mathematical programming solver become easier, and we can check our solution for manual simplex LP to get a good answer, correct answer. Okay, thank you.